What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to talk about how you can reach MUT Millionaire status in Madden 24 Ultimate Team super fast. Nice glitchy method that's helping a lot of you guys. I'm very happy to report that many of you guys learning about the sets and understanding the game has become a MUT Millionaire over the last couple of days. Shout out to you guys. My no money spent. Yo, you guys are really rocking right now. We're going to go ahead now and talk about some of the things that I haven't really touched on, really an extensive amount to give you guys insight into why it's important to grind the Season 5 Field Pass and also the competitive Field Pass. All right? So when we take a look at things like this, right, some of you guys are like, yo, G, does it really matter? Like, I just recently got this 96 overall B&D weekly wildcard fantasy pack, and some of you guys are like, yo, G, are you going to talk about the fact that if we did buy one of these cards, we should actually sell it and things like that? It's very, very good that you guys are thinking along those lines, because many people, you guys just leave cards that are just there that has value, and you'll have the option of getting a B&D like we do now, and you just won't switch the card out. One of the major ways that people make a lot of coins in Madden is when EA Sports actually gives us something that makes sense, we replace the actual auctionable card with a B&D. The actual auctionable card is always going to maintain some sort of value, especially right now when, 96s are giving you about 200 to 250, depending on what the card is. It makes sense. So before we go into the other method, I'm going to show you guys what's in my packs, and we're going to go over that. I just want to show you guys something in the catalog to kind of give you an idea with that free B&D pack that we just got today, right? When you take a look at the fact that the weekly wild cards, their price ranges for the 96s, like I just said, like 230, whatever like that, you got this guy. Remember, with the way that it's set up, right, if it's not a limited like Joey Bosa, you are going to be able to get that in the pack, the 96, right? So any of these cards, right, other than the limited, like it has to clearly say limited on it, you have the option of getting this amount of coin for it. All right, so for instance, right here, people are actually spending 319k for this guy right now. He's a decent card. I think he was one of those guys that had like the 99 press, whatever, beat press. It doesn't really matter, right? This card or this card would be ideal if you have them, because whatever they're going for, if you purchase them, it's right there in the field pass. You're sitting on 382 right now. All right, so things like that I wanted to make sure that I touch base on to kind of make you guys realize you don't have to take another card to build your team up. Get the currency. Always get the currency, because you never know when EA is going to pull a fast one, bro. And once they pull a fast one, it's too late. You're done. All right, so that's just something that I wanted to tell you guys about before we get into these other things that's going on with the unopened packs. Because I get this all the time. Yo, G, you got a lot of unopened packs. Why do you have all of them? What are you doing? Well, most of them are B&Ds, right? And I have no use for them because I'm not utilizing a specific theme team like many of you guys may be doing. So I just leave them there. It's not a big deal about it. Like, bro, a 92 overall B&D player fantasy pack, who cares about it? Unless I might need training, it doesn't really matter. Now, look, this is a Season 4 one. So for me, I'll just pick somebody in there right now and just, get them and quick sell them for training. It doesn't really matter. I just didn't know which one I would want. Because, they really have no value. Except for a guy like that. Like, let's say that I decided to go Raiders theme team, right? Jerry Rice, all these dudes, Randy Moss. I have that right there. So sometimes I just leave it. I don't think I would ever go Browns. So I don't care about that ×3. But, it depends on what you're looking to do. So I will hold on to a lot of these packs and just not use them until I decide what I'm going to do later on in the year. You never know what's going to happen. So that's generally the reason why I just leave packs. But also remember, certain packs that update, like the weekly wild card, right? If they're not going to drop any more 96s. So it won't really matter about this one, this B&D, because you see they've gone to 97s. So I could theoretically open this pack, and whatever is in it, if I have a card that I've already previously owned, I just go ahead and get rid of it and keep the B&D if that card has been playing well. So no matter what your theme team is or what your plan is, understand the value of a B&D pack. Yes, they're garbage when they're low overall elites, like this 94 overall B&D, the free agency player pack. That's a trash pack. Okay, so there's really not a lot of value to that unless for whatever reason you're using certain players as backups and you actually have a 94. But realistically, you're not winning games if you're out there with these players starting. All right, just to be very, very clear. So when you see these type of things, and remember, all of this is free. These are all free packs. The free agency, when you go through the actual field pass for the free agency, you get all of this for free. Okay, so if you wanted to, you can utilize these 91s and turn them into other things. You know, other sets and other from other different promos. Obviously, for me, I look for the 90s and I turn the 90s into, you know, whatever else is available, like the Combine or whatever it is. That's how I do. Well, the 90s go to 93s, and then I use the 93s to make the Combine players and stuff like that, which we're going to get to in a second. But I want to emphasize that you need to start looking at the players in your lineup and getting rid of them and replacing them with B and D if you have auctionable players. Okay, because look, the feedback I've been getting, I thank you guys so much for listening to it, because you don't have to, and the success is very, very good. I love that you guys are having a lot of success. Now, these midfield packs and a lot of stuff that you get when you go through competitive, why is this valuable? I'm going to explain to you guys why it's valuable, okay? But I'm not going to open up the free agency ones because I don't need to. The B&D, whatever, I don't care about that. The 94 overall Dynamic Ultimate Team Legend one, I'll leave that too. These are all free. I'm going to leave those there. I'm going to focus in on the value of the free packs that you get and why this helps you to become a MUT millionaire. And then we're going to jump into the packs, not into the pack, but into the sets that I'm going to be doing that's going to help you guys throughout it. I'm just giving you guys a lot of pointers so you kind of focus in and lock in completely on why you should be doing the actual field pass. Regardless of what type of pulls I get, that 92 is extremely valuable, by the way. Regardless of what I actually pull, it doesn't really matter. None of that really matters because you're going to get 84s, you're going to get whatever, but we can always convert them into higher cards. We just lucked out. Okay, and we got a 92. So that's actually really good because we can use 92s to make Super Bowl players if we wanted to. Now, what is the value of a 92 right now? Let's double check it. So they're very, very cheap. All right, which is why, because that's about right, because, you know, the Super Bowl players are going for about 200, so it makes sense that they're about 30 to 40, whatever. But you could easily continue to, you know, add to these 92s and just make the 200K right away from the Super Bowl promo, especially if you are rocking a lot of the Super Bowl theme teams that's still going on, because to be honest, it's probably one of the better theme teams that's ever been in MUT. So these are just things you could do with a 92. I would use that in the set, the Super Bowl set, to make a Super Bowl player, sell it for 200K, or use the player in your lineup, whatever, it doesn't matter. But these midfield packs are very valuable, which is why I urge you guys to play the actual game and to grind the field pass out, because you get the mid zone packs, you get red zone packs, you get a lot of things from just playing the game. All right, that's truly the way you become a MUT millionaire. Grinding through the field pass, not the BS coins of 25K. Like, believe it or not, this doesn't mean anything. It's all about the fact that you actually get packs that can give you anything, within the game. And another question I get is, does it matter when you open it? Obviously, yes. During times where there's limiteds, there are chances that you would get a limited in a red zone or a midfield. So the answer to that is yes. All right. So you could wait for it, but I'm just showing you for learning purposes. Another thing is this, right? Inside the store, if you want to dabble with a little bit, like, write NMS in the comments if you're no money spent, by the way. But if you're some money spent, this is not a bad pack. A 2-time 91 plus is not a bad pack for 100 points. Because EA is literally always robbing us. So that's actually not a bad pack. Because if you get something like a 94 or something like that in that pack, you're turning that into at least 300K from the sets alone. So, take a look at the store, figure out if something has value, and go from there. Now, finally, what is my last thing that I've been doing? I've been actively making Combine players. All right. So why? Yo, G, why are you making Combine players? Because they're probably the best bang for the buck right now. What promo are you actively dealing with right now? The Combine is still popping, boys. It's still actively going on where people are spending 400 and change for a quarterback bow. They're spending for the cornerback. They're spending for the tight end. These are truly decent cards. All right. The Isaiah Simmons, I see a lot of you guys rocking him. So what I would do, and this is the best move right now, leading into the fact that we'll be going into Sugar Rush soon. We got Ring of Honor. You need to start making 93s like I've been doing, okay? You need to start completing Combine sets, all right? So let's break it down real quick. You need 5 93s. I already made one before the video started. I'm going to show you guys what, again, really, really briefly. I'm only going to show you 2 sets right now to kind of keep you in line with what's going on right here. You're going to focus in on 2. Zero Chill, Most Feared. Most Feared you're going to go to make your 90s, okay? you're going to take these 90s and you're going to turn them into 93s. You're going to take your 93s and do exactly what I just showed you, and you're going to make 96s with the combine, and you're going to make almost $500,000 a pop. Okay? That's what you're going to do. You're going to utilize the cards you already have, whether you've been grinding the game, you got midfield pack, I don't care what it is. You're going to make 90s. All right? A lot of them. You see, I got a ton of them. I've been making the 87s and the stuff that goes into it, by the way, through using other sets as well that I've gone over in previous videos. But I want to focus more in on just the two that you need to worry about. That with the 90s, okay? And then after that, you're going to focus in on Zero Chill to make your 93s. And you're going to make a ton of these. And you're going to make a lot of money doing it. And again, you're going to focus in on the fact that the game rewards you with certain packs. Whatever trash cards they give you, you're going to learn to turn them into currency. That's what you're going to be focusing in on. Okay? So no matter what your situation is with coins right now, we're going to start from the bottom and bring you right to the top. That's what you're looking to do right now, over and over again. Once you get the gist of it, it becomes addictive. You just keep just making so many coins, you're grinding the set, and then before you know it, you're at 5 of 5, you got another 500K. So I want you guys to lock into that with the combine. Go over everything that I spoke about today. Look at your lineup. See which cards you can get rid of for B and Ds from the field pass. Sell the auctionable ones and continue and repeat. That's what you need to do in order to be a MUT millionaire in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having a blessed day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.